Partners Group Holding. Never heard of them, yet they have $70 billion in assets under management in Switzerland, and they're doing amazingly well.
They're doing very, very well. And the one thing that jumped out at me in this story was that someone said that they've been consistently humble. Now, that is something you do not hear about the private equity industry.
They want to be under the radar.
And from former Goldman people, consistently humble. That's quite a combination.
Yeah, it does not compete.
And the AUM has grown, too. I mean, you take a look at the chart. Well, actually, this is the performance that you're looking at.
Well, the performance is really interesting because this is one of the ways that we really do look at private equity firms these days, especially the bulge bracket, as it were. So Blackstone, Carlyle, KKR, one of the consistent stories here in the United States for the names that we all know, the three of which those certainly represent, have not done great. I mean, Steve Schwartzman laments to anyone who will listen about Blackstone's share price, and here you have Partners Group, which has done exceedingly well. I believe their stock price has increased more than tenfold since 2005. So that's pretty good if you're a public investor.
And they didn't do under the radar deals either. Like, they stayed under the radar, but some of the deals that they did were pretty substantial.
One of the things that I think is really interesting to note here is that they have largely historically been in the business of secondary deals. Yes. So this is really down a level in private equity world in the sense of, it's really getting into the weeds, and this is buying other private equity firms' stakes, usually.
Yeah, and they also have not done as well in the United States thus far. It's been more European money that they've gotten access to.
And the question is, though, as they get bigger, do they have to make bigger bets? And then they're in the primary deals, they're not in secondary, and how that works.
Well, that's exactly right. And it does get a lot more competitive as you do bigger deals. And as they come into North America in a more meaningful way, they are going to be riding up against the guys.
Well, let's get